Without looking at some tape, I'm trying to put my finger on why this team, with little success we've had, I don't think we handled it well, and more importantly, why we play with such a lack of energy on the floor. I just thought the start of the game, if the ball doesn't go down, it seems like it really determines what type of energy we play with the rest of the way. And I just didn't feel like we had a sense of urgency or energy, I would call it, in the game. I know these games are coming fast and quick, but I feel like we need to get back to some quality practice time just to get our toughness back.
Do you think the empty gyms are psyching the team out a little bit?
I don't know if they're psyching teams out, but you know, it's hard game in, game out to rely on just flat out bringing the energy yourself. Because sometimes you're going to come into a game, you're not going to have your legs. You're going to be a little worn down, and that's where you usually get that juice from your crowd now. But I just can't blame it just on the crowd, because when you have an opportunity to close out or block out or get on the floor for a loose ball, that has nothing to do with the crowd. That has everything to do with your own sense of urgency and your sense of toughness. And I felt like this team out-toughed us tonight. They traveled all the way across country. They're sitting in a hotel getting their rest. They have a schedule just like us, yet they come out here and play with more of a sense of urgency and really play a little bit tougher, I thought, as well, too. That has nothing to do with people in the arena. That has something to do with what's in your heart and your passion and your energy level.
Who on the team can provide that? Where do you need to see leadership from this group?
Well, I think we've seen leadership. It's just the consistency of it. I think you've seen it in Ike, you've seen it in Josh, you've seen it in Malachi, you've seen it in Darian King, but it's the consistency of game in and game out having that type of leadership. That's what we're searching for right now.
With the two preceding games Malachi put together, it looked like New Orleans really made sort of a focal point of stopping him. Do you feel like the rest of the team was sort of relying on him for offense when he was there provided?
I don't know if that was the case. As we talked about this before the game, there was not going to be a lot of layups in the half court because of the zone. Took that away. So it requires you to knock down shots. And I thought we had a lot of wide open shots in the game, and the ball just didn't go in. Now, is that energy again? It's certainly not confidence because we took them, but the ball just didn't go down.
For the first 10 minutes, the ball wasn't going down for either team. Do you feel like this team, when it's not having success on offense, that it derives a lot of its energy from having success on offense?
Well, I think that's with any team. Anytime the ball goes in, you play more free, you play more confident, you play with more energy when you're knocking down shots. And a lot of them rattled in and came out, but we just weren't putting the ball in the hole.
When you started bringing in guys like KJ and Pollard, did they bring a different level of energy from those bench guys?
Normally Pollard does. He's a little bit under the weather. Viante Daniels, who we don't have, those are our two energy guys off the bench, and we didn't have them available. I put Keith in the game, felt like we needed more scoring. He shoots the ball, and we weren't shooting it well. And when you're not shooting the ball well, it just compounds things.
When do you expect to have Viante back and Jeff back to his old self?
Viante is in doctor's hands, so they will tell me that. I have no idea when that'll be. Jeff has just got a little bit of a flu bug, so hopefully he'll be back to full strength in the next couple of days before we play Idaho.